Welcome to the campus of Oliver Ames High School here in the town of Easton. It's Elite Eight time tonight, and the winner moves on to the Final Four, while the loser will see their season end. Oliver Ames, the home team here this evening, comes in at 19-3. They are the Hockomock League champions of the Davenport Division. Meanwhile, the visiting and defending MVC Division II champion, Drake Middies, enter tonight's contest at 20-3. Hello everyone, Jason Roby here calling the play-by-play and the color commentary for you on Drake It Access TV. I'm joined of course by Mike Dobbs, who will be juggling several chainsaws up here tonight. He'll be on the moving pictures. He's going to be producing and directing this production, as well as becoming my personal bodyguard. We are in the land of the Tigers, and we are in enemy territory here, as this place is going to be jumping and going crazy here this evening. Now, I got some trivia questions for you. We call it cocktail trivia. There are some really famous graduates here from Oliver Ames High School. Did you know that Jim Craig, the goaltender for the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team, was a graduate of Oliver Ames High School? Did you know that the chocolate chip cookie was co-invented by a young lady who went to school here at Oliver Ames High School? But perhaps the most famous person, at least tonight, who went to this high school is the head coach of the Oliver Ames Tigers. That is the head coach, and she is the all-time winningest coach in the state of Massachusetts with 730 victories. She goes for number 731 tonight, and I had a chance to speak with her earlier this evening. Of course, that is Elaine Clement Holbrook. She has been here as the head lady for 46 years. Count them, 46 years. She's got 19 Hockomock tournament championships under her belt, as well as 2 Division II state titles in 2006 and 2010. She's got a star-studded team. This is going to be a crowd that is going to be busting at the seams. A lot of young kids running around here tonight wearing Tiger gear. A lot of fans from Oliver Ames pouring in. Not to be outdone, Drake at High School has sent 2 fan buses here, and this place is going to fill up rather quickly. We're excited to call this action for you here tonight. The winner of this one will get the winner of number 2 Medfield and number 10 Canton High School. So that you are aware of the way the tournament works, the top seeds have all advanced here, with the exception of the 7 seed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 2 and 10 are the remaining seeds. So Canton will come in as the lowest seed at 10. Oliver Ames, Drake it to do battle here tonight. This is a Oliver Ames team that has a lot of history and tradition. If you look around the walls, you'll see all of the Hockomock banners, all of the championship pride that they are displaying here. Not to be outdone, Drake has had an outstanding winter season, and Coach Peter Witz says his team is loose. They are ready to go tonight. We are expecting great things from this team. It should be a good one. We're just about ready here to get the starting lineups announced for both teams. Then it'll be the national anthem, and all the talk will be over.
Welcome to Oliver Ames High School for tonight's MIAA statewide tournament.
And let's talk about how Oliver Ames got here. They had a bye in the first round. They beat number 30 North Middlesex 76-36 and number 14 Foxborough 58-41. Meanwhile, the Drake Middies, the MVC Division II champs, had a bye in the first round. They beat number 27 seeded Bill Ricca 56-35, and they beat number 11 Chicopee 59-52.
The referees have a difficult job. Please show some decency towards them, even when you don't agree with their calls. We wish both teams good luck and a great game. And now for tonight's starting.
And so let's meet the starting lineups of both of these teams. We'll talk about the Middies and Oliver Ames. Brody Gannon, the second team, Division II All-MVC selection.
Junior captain, number 5,
Ashley Talbot, the Merrimack Valley Conference Division II Player of the Year. Number 3, Tati Fevry, the senior guard forward. We had a chance to talk with her after the last game.
Number 15,
Cam Watkins, another first team all MVC selection. And number 21, senior forward captain Reagan Matty rounds out the starting 5 for the Drake-It Middies. Number 13, Sarah Hilliard, a sophomore guard forward. Cadence Derber, another sophomore guard for Coach Clement Holbrook. Number 30 is Jasmine Cooper. She is a Hockomock All-Star. Caroline Pepper, had the chance to talk to her dad earlier. She's a senior guard captain, all Hockomock All-Star. And Haley Bourne, the other senior captain, also a Hockomock All-Star. As mentioned, Eleni Clement Holbrook, the owner of the most wins in Massachusetts girls basketball history with 730. We'll see if she gets 731 tonight. We'll see if Drake has anything to say about that. We'll take this time out for the national anthem and be back for the jump ball.
And at this time, please stand and remove your caps for our national anthem, which will be sung tonight by Oliver Ames Senior, MIAA Reinhardt.
Outstanding rendition of the national anthem. This place erupts. I can only imagine what's going to happen at the first bucket. We're about to find out here on Drake-It Access Television. Jason Roby along with Mike Dobbs on the moving pictures. This place is going to be a zoo, no pun intended, home of the Tigers. A lot of rich tradition and history here. We're about to see just how much. The town of Drake-It did the Middies proud in the first couple of rounds, actually the second and third round to be more accurate, as the preliminary round that both of these teams had buys. But the crowd at Drake-It was electric, alive, and well, the roof was coming off the gym. Talking to Coach Eleni Clement Holbrook, she said, this place is going to be packed tonight. It's going to be loud. And so far, the Tiger fans have not disappointed, not to be outdone. Drake-It has traveled well here as the student body piles behind the visiting bench. And we are underway here. Oliver Ames wins the tap. Three-point shot from the outside. Pepper knocks it down to get things started. The senior captain on her way to New York University in the fall. But she's got work to do here first. Driving, Fevry, hard off the glass, no. Rebound taken there by number 13, Sarah Hilliard. Loses the handle, able to find Pepper. Pepper now using the left hand dribble, stops outside, low post move, up and in, no. And finishing strong under the basket. There was number 30, Jasmine Cooper, the Hockomock All-Conference player, or All-Star, goes strong. We get a jump ball called, and the Middies will get possession. Now the Middies were done in on the offense and defensive boards in the last round by Hockomock. Hockomock was unable to finish. And a block shot there as Cadence Derber, little leather souffle, and it goes back the other way. Derber fishing underneath, kick back out from the outside. No pick on the backside of that, as Cooper now has 4 quick points. 7-0 here, early going. Fevry went strong to the hole, comes away with nothing. Back the other way come the Tigers. Low post feed, good muscle in there, and coming away with the steal is Watkins. The first team all MVC conference player goes coast to coast. No one picked her up. 7-2, full court pressure now. Tigers take their time and handle it. Crossover dribble there for Pepper. Top of the key, she's not shy. Side iron, no. Rebound, Fevry gets on the floor for it, and they come away with the rebound. Fevry now into the middle of the paint, goes up, scoop shot, no. Rebounded by Derber, and back the other way come the Tigers. Fast-paced action, 6:02 to go here. Crossover dribble, top of the key, fired from the outside, back iron, no. And another great rebound there by Watkins. She bounce passes it over. Underneath the paint, good feed in. Maddie tried to save it, couldn't. Ball on the floor. Back the other way comes Hilliard and the Tigers. Man-to-man defense now applied here by the Middies. Oh, and a forearm shiver, and that call is made back the other way. It will go. As Cadence Derber going to pick up her first personal. Team's first foul. And the Drake-It Midi fan section letting the Tigers know the rules. 5:27 to go here, a 7-2 Oliver Ames Tiger advantage. Kick into the corner. She thought about it. She had a great game, did Felker. She goes up with the left hand, can't get it to go. Crashing the boards there, but coming away with the rebound was Hilliard. Behind the back goes Pepper. Kick out back, Cooper. And they work it around the paint, a pretty dish underneath, and that one goes to Sarah Hilliard, and she's in the books. 9-2, 5 minutes to go, opening period here. And it's been all Tigers in the early going. They spread the floor, and one opportunity. So right there, they made the play call for Talbot, the MVC Player of the Year in Division II. They spread the floor. She went one-on-one, has a chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Three-point play complete, 9-4. Tigers, full court pressure again being applied. Another forearm shiver not called. That time, a double team. Talbot fires it to the baseline. They're gonna call a travel there though. And that's a move that has plagued Watkins in the postseason. The Tiger officials up here to my left letting it be known that she can't do that. Underneath the hoop, great follow, no. Rebound by Bourne, up and not in, as crashing the glass is Gannon. Oh, and a close save there. Close save opportunity by Derber, went out of bounds. So Gannon and the Lady Middies will get possession on the side. Ball comes in, Talbot, left-hand dribble baseline. She'll rethink it, pull-up jumper, yes! And Talbot's gonna have to have a game tonight. A 2-on-1 situation here for the Tigers. Little Euro step, great job by Felker. They keep possession of the ball underneath and going up strong was Jasmine Cooper. She gets hacked in the act, she'll go to the line for 2. Foul gonna go against number 10. That is Brody Gannon, her first, the team's first. Cooper will head to the line. The sophomore is a all-star Hockomock League player. Back iron on the first, she'll get a second. Cooper. 1 out of 2 for the All-Star sophomore. 10-7, Middies down by 3. Talbot thought about a step back, thought about it again. And she'll go up and get hacked in the act, and she's gonna head back to the line. Good sportsmanship shown there by Haley Bourne. She'll pick up the personal. That's 3 team fouls on the Tigers. Talbot will head to the line. Coach Clement Holbrook heading to her bench. Talbot hits the first. Fevry will come out and Alisand will take her place. Meanwhile, on the other side of things for the Tigers, couldn't quite get a number there. I believe might be Meadow Pacheco. We'll see. It is Meadow. She's a freshman guard for the Tigers. And they have little trouble breaking the press. 3-on-1 opportunity. Ball goes underneath. Good trail position defense by Talbot. She was Johnny on the spot, and it's a good thing. That would have ended up in an easy bucket for Oliver Ames. That's the play we talked about on the last broadcast. You can't turn your back. They're just going to throw it off it on the inbound play. Talbot says, that's all right. I'll fire from the outside. Hit front iron. It went out of bounds. Oliver Ames ball. And the Middies will fall back. 3:35 to go here. First quarter, 10-9 Tigers. This is Pepper, left-hand dribble. Gets help defensively. A nice feed into the paint there. And a great finish by number 13, Sarah Hilliard. She's got 4. Talbot now back the other way. Left-hand dribble, clears the paint, goes up strong and puts it in. So we can see what the game plan is here. Clear the paint. They're playing man-to-man and let Talbot go to work. Offensive foul there. Jasmine Cooper with the player-controlled foul. So great job by the Middies getting back on defense, establishing position, and drawing the offensive charge. Talbot now, top of the key, she'll fire, she's not shy, Yahtzee! And don't look now, but guess who's in the lead? Back the other way come the Tigers. No, good position, good rebound. Fired from the outside, not to be outdone there. Anything you can do, I can do better, says Cadence Derber, and she knocks down a 3. Kicked out, Felker, no. Rebound underneath, Alisand went in for it. She went into the land of the Giants and stripped the player. Kick back out, Watkins, delay, in the paint, throws one up. Gets called for the travel. I counted 2 steps, but I wasn't always the best math student. We'll have to talk to Mike Dobbs about that at the next intermission. Ball inbounded, here comes Hilliard. They gave it back up. That's how you beat the press. You reverse the floor. And a great job in there with good help defense was the second team all MVC conference player, Gannon. She got into that passing lane to knock it away. Tigers inbound the ball. Strong man-to-man defense, outside play, back iron, no. Solid rebound there. And that's gonna result in Hilliard heading to the line for a pair of free throws. That foul gonna go against number 15, Cam Watkins. That's her first personal. And in the 2 games, we've seen Watkins gather 9 fouls, so she'll have to be careful. The Middies can ill afford to do without her presence, especially against the height of this defending Hockomock League Davenport Division champion Tiger team. Say that 3 times fast. Misses the second, but the offensive rebound goes to the Tigers. No, and Brody Gannon clears the glass. A 1-point advantage for the Tigers. Alisand delays, drives, leather souffle there. Giving up some height to Derber. She knocks it out. Gannon will check out. Fevry will check back in. We'll see how much Coach Witz goes back and forth on his bench. Got to get that ball in quickly. Felker Opposite baseline, gives it back up to Fevry. She thought about it, crossover dribble, looking for a step back, no. Pull-up jumper in the lane, no. Rebound goes to Pepper. Back the other way comes Cooper and the Tigers. Baseline drive, ball gets stolen, knocked around there, and the numbers belong to the blue. And that one goes off the top of the basket as Talbot drove the lane hard, was looking for contact and a foul. They didn't give it to her. Tigers will get the ball, and no one covers deep as all alone coming back the other way. Yahtzee, get out of my kitchen! Leather souffle as Tati Fevry says, you are banished from the kingdom of the paint. That's right, Mike Dobbs, you're gonna get my A game in the Elite Eight. Kick out pass, no, back iron, rebound goes back to the Tigers. And they'll reset. Oh, no one covering underneath, and a pretty dish there. That was Cooper to Pepper. And Pepper knocked it in. She'll get a three-point opportunity here as Gannon will check back in. And Watkins will get a break. That is her second personal foul. Watkins has to be careful. Pepper completes the three-point play the old-fashioned way. She's got 6 points here in the game thus far. 1 minute to go in the opening quarter. This game has been all that and a bag of chips so far. Kick out, Felker. No, rebound goes to the Tigers. 47 seconds. Pepper, right side, on the box, kick out. Back to the baseline, Pepper shoots, Yahtzee. Got to give it up for her. That was a huge shot for the senior captain. No, back iron, rebound again. So one attempt here, a lot of one and dones for the Lady Middies in the early going as the Tigers are dominating the glass. Derber up top now to Pepper. Pepper working on Al Assad. She gives up a few inches there. We're gonna get a hand check on the floor. Looks like Al Assad gonna draw the foul. So those one-on-one matchups that were working so well for the Middies, it looks like the Tigers are gonna go to their bag of tricks and try to do the same thing. And why not? You definitely own the height advantage. Take advantage of that. Ball skipped around, reverse, three-point shot. Yahtzee! Caroline Pepper is having a quarter. We will come to the end of the first quarter of action. The home team, the Oliver Ames Tigers, enjoying a 24-14 lead. 12 points coming off the hands of senior captain Caroline Pepper, the senior guard, NYU bound, but lots of work to do here before that, as the number 3 seeded Tigers have gone up by 10 entering the second quarter. And that out of bounds play was well designed. They got it in bounds and they designed it to skip all the way around the perimeter, waiting for Pepper on the other side, and she just drained it. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, Talbot, the MVC Player of the Year in Division II, has 11 points. Watkins has a bucket. And in all the excitement, somewhere I missed a point. Hey, it happens. As I always say, Mike, wrong, I'm never wrong. I thought I was once, but I was mistaken. Possession here to start the second quarter will go to the Oliver Ames Tigers. Doing the honors is Cadence Derber. And nope, it will be Pepper rather, excuse me. Pepper inbounds the ball to Derber. Derber picked up there by Fevry, and almost coming away with the steal was Al Assad. She's got quick hands on the low post double team, and a good job defensively, but another offensive rebound. Referees let him play on that possession. We'll go back and watch it on Drake Access TV, and maybe you'll see something different. Going up and in! is Talbot into the land of the Giants, and she'll have another opportunity for a three-point play. And Talbot almost single-handedly keeping the Middies in this one. Talbot completes the three-point play the old-fashioned way, 24-17, and the Middies will fall back defensively. It's like a 1-3-1 defense here. Backdoor cut, nobody accounted for it. Brody Gannon was there, but the Middies have to be careful on that. Short baseline jumper, back iron, no. And great job by Felker on the glass. Fevry does not have the numbers. We'll see what she does. She'll travel. And you love the aggression. You just got to recognize what the numbers are and come away with a good possession. 24-17, 7:04 to go here. First half action from the campus of Oliver Ames High School in Easton, Massachusetts. Top of the key, ball worked around, and there's that out of bounds play that we saw that was knocked down for a three-pointer. Back iron there for Derber, and Talbot clears the glass. Oh, and trying to thread the needle there, she was looking for Felker. Felker usually makes her hay standing on the baseline outside the three-point land, but that time she was all alone under the basket. Ball cleared up top to Talbot. Talbot thought about it. Won't think on that one. Fire and air ball for Talbot. Tigers, stating the obvious, their vision does work. Kudos to them. Back the other way comes Oliver Ames. Pepper in the right side, working against Fevry. They'll whip it around. Baseline jump shot for three, no, in and out. And Felker again, having herself a game. Pull-up jumper, Yahtzee! Talbot, once again, 24-19 Tigers. Ball goes on the low post, and a good move blocked! Leather souffle, and guess who gets it? Once again, it is Emma Felker. And she's having herself a first half. Talbot, Gannon, top of the key, spots up for three, no. Al-Assad gives it back, bounce pass is stolen there, and a good job by the Tiger defense. That was Sophia Krinsky. Middy's got to be careful on that baseline. Ball stolen there. Good baseline defense, and Felker stepped into the passing lane. Here comes Fevry, draws the contact, no! And a foul call there will go against Al-Assad. It's her second personal. And I wasn't looking over at the Middy bench, but I'm pretty sure Coach Witz wanted some type of a foul there. It looked like the contact was drawn, but nothing called. So, 5:20 to go here, first half action, 24-19 Tigers. Derber got the ball over to Pepper. Pepper into the corner to Cooper. They skip it around. Yahtzee! And that was Derber, and she knocks down her second three-pointer. She's got 6. Talbot says, anything you can do, I can do better. Yahtzee from the outside. I was hoping we'd have a little war going on here between the two. They find Pepper, elbow extended, and she knocks it down. What a game. 29-22 Tigers. Talbot, unconscious. She is unconscious. Somebody get the oxygen. Somebody get the AED. Ashley Talbot is unconscious. 29-25, 4:31 to go here in the first half of action. What a game. And you can see why these two teams are ranked where they are. I'm gonna need some oxygen, Mike Dobbs. Mike Dobbs on the moving pictures here today, and I had a great chance to speak with the head coach of the Oliver Ames Tigers, Elani Clement Holbrook, and I got a great quote that she gave me, and I actually shared it with some of my students and fellow teachers today. I teach in Nashua, New Hampshire, and you know, it's always great to get out of the state, and anytime you get a chance to watch great basketball, it's a bonus, and boy, she is quite the lady, no doubt about that. Top of the key now. Worked around. Cooper, baseline jumper, no. Talbot goes into the land of the Giants on the backside of that 1-3-1 to get the rebound. Talbot, she'll drive the key. She'll draw the foul. That foul will go against number 15, Cadence Derber. That's her second personal. 6 team fouls. One more will put the Middies in the bonus. This is Talbot. Talbot misses the front end, or the first, I should say, of 2 opportunities. Checking back in is Watkins and Gannon. Great minutes there by Maddie, and Madison Meyer, I think, was in. 1 out of 2 for Ashley Talbot. 29-26 Tigers. Over the half court now, setting up the offense is Pepper. They work it down on the low block again. That ball gets deflected. There to clean up the mess. And the beneficiary of a tip ball was Jasmine Cooper. And she's got 7. Talbot, pull back. And now she's guarded by the taller player. Let's see what she does. Gets the pick. Left-hand dribble. Loses it. Picks it back up. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Fevry, crossover dribble, into the paint, goes up strong, and in! And what a move by Tanti Fevry. She's in the books now. 31-28. Pepper, into the corner. Bourne, went underneath, and I think they're gonna get Fevry on the foul call. Looked like Anna Murphy went up strong, and it is gonna be Fevry. That's her first personal, 6th on the team. Murphy will head to the line for a pair of free throws. And she calmly knocks down the first. There are no acoustic shadows here tonight on the campus of Oliver Ames High School. You will hear and see everything in stereo. Murphy knocks down the second. 33-28 Tigers. Fevry, crossover dribble, kick out. Back iron, no. Another rebound for Pepper. That was Gannon. She had a good look at it. She couldn't get it to go. Derber. They reverse it. Jump shot from the baseline, yes. And Murphy now has 4 quick points for the Tigers. Oliver Ames by 7. Talbot, she thought about it. Kick out. Watkins, no, rebound. Back the other way comes Cooper. She has her pocket picked by Al-Assad. Oh, and leather souffle, they're gonna say, nope, you got some of the arm, young lady. So that's gonna be the second personal foul on Cooper. And Al-Assad, with the quick defensive hands, comes away with the steal, and she'll head to the line for a pair. As mentioned, no acoustic shadows here. Al-Assad misses the first. For those of you watching at home, if you don't know what acoustic shadows are, look it up. It is a Civil War term. You have homework tonight. Al-Assad, 1 out of 2. 35-29, 2:35 to go here. First half action. Over the Tiger comes Cooper. Handed off to Hilliard. Hilliard skips it back. Pepper's not shy. Yahtzee! She calmly knocks down a 3, and the lead is back up to 9. Talbot. Dribble drive, penetrate, goes by the taller player. Couldn't kiss it off the glass. Had to go up high off the square. Ball kicked around. top of the key, skip pass, around it goes, another skip, Pepper, no. What an offensive rebound there. Ball's gonna go off of, it looks like it's gonna go off of Gannon. Ball inbounded, worked around the key. And a pretty move there. I thought that would have been a foul. It was not called. It was good help defense there by Murphy. Ball from the outside, back iron, no. Watkins has to be careful that she doesn't pick up foul number 3. Back the other way comes Pepper. To the baseline, to the block, and a good block shot there. They're gonna say it was a foul. And if that's on Watkins, that would be her 3rd foul, and it is. 1:24 to go here in the first half. Murphy to the line, knocks down the first. Good move by Coach Witz, as Felker will re-enter the game, and she's had a good first half. Watkins hits the bench. 2 out of 2 for the senior guard, Anna Murphy. Largest lead of the night thus far for the Tigers, 40-29, 11-point advantage. Talbot thought about it. They'll work it around. Al-Assad to Gannon. Gannon dribbles top of the key, kick back to Felker, and it goes off her hands and out of bounds. .104 to go, first half of play. 11-point advantage for the Tigers. Great backdoor cut there on the pass from Pepper to Cooper for the deuce. And we're going to get a blocking foul on the baseline there. I think that's going to go against Murphy. That'll be her first personal. Both teams now in the 1-and-1 bonus. So Gannon will head to the line for the front end of a 1-and-1. Can't get it to go. No points on that trip. 42 seconds and counting. Pepper over to Bourne. Bourne into the corner. And a steal there. A good steal there by Felker. Possession will go to the Middies. And Cooper ran over to say something to the official. I think she disagreed with something that may have taken place there on the floor. Cooper guarding Talbot. Al-Assad will hand it off to Gannon. Gannon back to the side. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Talbot, there's no distance too far for her. Kicked out, shot, Yahtzee! And knocking down a three-pointer is Mackenzie Murphy. That's a huge three-pointer for Mack, the junior guard. Pepper to the baseline. At the buzzer, no, Cooper had a good look at it. So we will come to the end of the first half of action here from the campus of the Oliver Ames Tigers in Easton, Massachusetts. Your score, the Oliver Ames Tigers 42 and the Dracut Middies 32. We'll be right back in just a couple of minutes to talk some numbers, some strategy, and maybe a couple of stories tossed in for good measure. We'll be right back after this. Hello everybody, welcome back to the campus of Oliver Ames High School, home of the Tigers, the number 3 seeded Lady Tigers, enjoying a 42-32 lead over the visiting and 6th ranked Dracut Middies. Jason Roby here calling the play-by-play and the color commentary for you. Mike Dobbs on the moving pictures and the executive producer for this production of Dracut Access TV. Well, we have seen an outstanding back and forth game. We have some numbers for you. Tatiana Fevry for the visiting Middies has 2 points. Talbot has equaled her total from the last game. She had 23 in the first half. Mackenzie Murphy with 3, Cam Watkins with a bucket, and Lamis El-Assad with a point. I did miss a point somewhere there. It's not easy for me to multitask, Mike, you know what I mean? Oliver Ames on the other side of things. Sarah Hilliard with 4, Cadence Derber with 6, Jasmine Cooper with 9, Anna Murphy with 6, and the hot hand in the first half belonged to the captain, Caroline Pepper, as she knocked down 17 big points in the first half. The Lady Middies got close at times, but just the shooting percentage was through the roof for the Lady Tigers. And another point of emphasis was the work done on the offensive and defensive glass for the Tigers, vastly outnumbering the Lady Middies in the rebound department. I had a chance to speak with the head coach, Elani Clement Holbrook, and I asked her, 46 years of coaching, what's the message that you give to your teams, your kids year after year? Certainly the kids have to change, the times change, we all change. What is the one constant? And she was kind enough to send me back this quote. So if you are a coach and you are listening, check this out. It's pretty cool. She said, coaching success comes from being able to look beyond how the game and players' attitudes to the game have changed. They are still kids, but challenging them to be both better players and, more importantly, good people has always been my greatest challenge, but also my greatest joy. To see where the game started and where it is now and the opportunities they have before them is a blessing as well as a curse. I remind my teams to remember one thing: they're playing for something bigger than themselves. It's for all of those who played before them, because those are the players that have paid it forward to them. They all know that. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. So some words of wisdom there from the 46-year bench veteran, and what a way to start the second half, as Pepper, who had 17 points in the first half, starts right where she left off. Talbot tried to dribble drive, the ball gets kicked around. Oh, no foul there as Fevry kind of fell back. Fevry will drive, pull-up jumper in the paint, yes! Fevry gonna have to get hot here in the second half if the Middies are going to stay close. We'll see what, if any, adjustments have been made. Looks like a half-court trap coming. Tigers handle it with ease. Shot from the outside, back iron, no. And the rebound goes to Hilliard. They work the ball back around the perimeter. Dribble drive on the baseline, kick back out top of the key. They whip it around. A three-point shot knocked down there by number 13, Sarah Hilliard. She has 7. Back the other way comes Talbot over the half-court stripe. Talbot working on Cooper. The balcony Muppets are in full effect here now. And a nice box out there by Pepper. Back the other way come the Tigers. Pepper over the half-court stripe. She'll have a free pass, at least until the top of the key, as Fevry will jump out on her. Kick back out to Hilliard. Hilliard surveying the scene, loses her dribble. Baseline, jump shot, no. It was a good look there for Pepper. She couldn't get it to drop. Back the other way come the Middies. This is Fevry. Fevry, dribble, penetrate, loses the handle. Pepper comes away with the steal. Harassed there by Fevry. She'll chase it back down. 22 seconds on the shot clock for the Tigers. Bounce pass outside the key. Work back over to Pepper. Pepper now, elbow extended to Cooper. Cooper, dribble drive, nice dipsy-do up and under move, no. And working the glass there was Felker, and a nice job by Emma. Talbot, dribble penetrate, bounce pass to the baseline. They'll kick it back out to Talbot. She's not shy. Misses everything there. Back the other way come the Tigers. This is Cooper working on Felker. No, rebound. Cooper cleaned up her own mess and knocked it in. Jasmine Cooper, the sophomore guard, now has 11. Fevry, top of the key, penetrates. They tried to kick it out. Derber's hands were just too quick there. The wingspan proved to be the difference. Dipsy-do up and under. Felker with another rebound as Cooper missed the bunny. Talbot working on Cooper. Goes by her. Oh, leather souffle there. As the help defense came over from Derber, she slapped it out of bounds. Checking back in for the Middies looks like Watkins and El-Assad will come back in. Watkins now, baseline. She'll drive into the paint, goes up strong, And it looks like the foul call is going to go against Pepper. That will be the senior guard's first personal. And that'll send Watkins to the line. She'll have a pair of free throws here. She was 11 for 19 in the last game. And now she is 1 for 1. 3 points on the night so far for Watkins. They've held her in check. And she's got 3 personal fouls to match her 4 points. That doesn't really match, does it? No, not quite a match. 1 more point than fouls, though. That's always good. And all alone under the bucket, standing by herself, was Sarah Hilliard. And somehow the Lady Middies lost Hilliard. 51-36 now. This one has the potential to get ugly. Middies got to hang around like they've done. Nice steal there for Reagan Maddie. Back the other way comes Al-Assad, and she gets run down by 3 Tigers. Gannon, no, underneath. Watkins tried to save it. They're going to say it went off of her. Good sportsmanship there as Pepper helps up Watkins, and Coach Peter Witt's going to talk it over, wants to take time out. So 51-36, largest lead of the evening here for the Tigers. 15-point advantage. And when you take a look around this gym, you see all of the girls basketball Hockomock champion banners dating all the way back to 1962. Very impressive. This Oliver Ames High School, they are the defending division champion, Davenport division champion within the Hockomock League. They won it last year, they won it this year. They have won the state championship twice here in their basketball program's history in Division II. They won it in 2006 and 2010. Possession will go to Pepper and the Tigers. They get the ball inbounds to Cooper. Cooper, left-hand dribble, quickly whips over and finds Derber. Derber, she'll set things up over by her bench. Backdoor cut there for Pepper. She goes baseline up and in, and a pretty move there by the senior captain. She's got 4 points here in the third quarter. 21 overall. Talbot, Gannon, Yahtzee. Almost matter-of-factly. And Brody's gonna knock down that shot every time she gets an opportunity, because this is a Tiger team that is shooting very well from the field. And speaking of which, Pepper back iron there, back the other way, and they're gonna get a reach-in foul from behind. As it looked like Haley Bourne get called for the reach around. That's gonna be, they have her for 3 personal fouls. That's the second team foul on Oliver Ames. Fans forgetting who the game is about for a moment, I think. Talbot fires. No, rebound there, goes to Hilliard. Back the other way come the Tigers. This is Pepper working against Watkins. Pepper, left-hand dribble, gets it off to the side. Spin move there. Good quick hands by Talbot as she tried to pick Derber's pocket. Derber will do the honors near side baseline. Inbounded to Hilliard. Hilliard uses the left, gets the pick. Little 2-person game there, and nice job in the paint going up and in, and good recognition as Bourne knocks in the bucket. Back the other way comes Talbot. Talbot to Gannon. Gannon to Al-Assad. Little hesitation there, kicks it back out to Talbot. Cooper with her arms down, daring her to shoot it. She'll dish it to Al-Assad, drive in the paint too hard off the glass, and another one and done for the Lady Middies. There's just too much length on this Tiger team. Bourne kicks it over. Hilliard underneath, and all alone standing there on the nice backdoor play was Cooper. And she has 13, 57-39. Talbot, pullback jumper, that one was bothered and back the other way. Another rebound, and Cooper will run. Nice long arm of the law there by Talbot as she played the free safety in the cover 3 defense. Kick out, Gannon fires, no. Rebound, good positioning by 2 Lady Middies, and they still didn't come away with it. They knocked it out of each other's hands. Pepper, again, another feed underneath, and that has been the difference. The Tigers have been able to finish at the hoop each and every time they went. And suddenly it's a 20-point Tiger advantage, and we talked about this at halftime during the break, how quickly things could go from bad to worse, and they have done just that. So this is a Tiger team that is looking to advance to the Final Four. They will play the winner of Canton versus Medfield. Canton is the 10 seed, Medfield is the 2 seed, and not to say that Dracut is out of this, because we've seen them make comebacks before, and we know how gritty this team is. That's how they got here. And the message to me after the last game was, look, we're not done here. We're not finished. And a lot of people didn't believe in us, and we still got to this point. So if there's anybody here that believes they can do it, certainly it's me, because I've had the opportunity to witness just how gritty this Dracut Lady Midi team is. They will not go silently into the night. You are going to get their best 10 minutes and 3 seconds of basketball moving forward. I have no doubt about that. But the winner of this game, as I said, will play either the number 2 seed Medfield team or the number 10 seed Canton team. We'll talk about the other side of the bracket in a few moments. Al-Assad now over to Gannon. She'll fire. She's got a good look, and it looked good leaving her hands. That's 6 quick points there. And let's see if they can keep it in bounds. They do, and good hustle by Fevry. She was able to keep it in bounds. Al-Assad will come back the other way. They have Al-Assad running the point now. Looks like Talbot will run the 2, and they'll try to draw some plays up for her potentially. Al-Assad, oh, they had her on the baseline. They get her. Nice dipsy-do up and under, and that's going to be Watkins getting hacked in the act. And that's going to be Haley Bourne's 4th personal foul, as Watkins will head to the line for a pair of free throws. Coach Clement Holbrook goes to her bench. And it looks like Anna Murphy set the check back in. Back iron there by Watkins, misses the first, she'll get a second, and that is indeed the case, as number 35, Anna Murphy, the senior guard, will come in and give Haley Bourne a break. 1 out of 2 for Watkins. Full court press now being applied. Straight up man-to-man defense by the Middies. Watching that forearm, some elbows being thrown. I think they're gonna call it. And they're not. You could see there that this little forearm shivers being thrown. I guess they called the foul on Gannon. So interesting call. Gannon with the hand check on Cooper, reaching in. Good help defense there by Watkins and Fevry, but finding herself all alone underneath, and good kick out there. Underneath again, all alone, held it too long. No 3-second call, I might add. And I gotta say, as Hilliard will go to the line for a pair. Hilliard was standing in the paint for what seemed like an eternity. But she'll head to the line, and she'll back iron the first. Sophomore guard has 9 points. Chance to get 10, and she's got it. Tigers will fall back. 52 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Ball comes out to Gannon. To Al-Assad. Al-Assad now, top of the key, finds Talbot. Talbot will fire from distance and knocks down another three-point shot. But that is just her first bucket of the third quarter. She's got 26. And a great pass and good hands underneath there, my goodness. and all alone under the paint. What a ball fake, up and under and in. And that was just fundamental basketball as Anna Murphy went up with the left hand. That's why you practice the mic and drill, fans. Talbot goes up strong. They're gonna say a jump ball. How can you call a jump ball when your shot goes in the hoop? And I think the referee saying to herself, Peter Witz is saying, how can you make that call? And she says, I can because I have stripes on. And so, much ado about nothing. Ball inbounded to Al-Assad. She's not shy. And nothing there. And Peter Witz can't believe it. Is a great shot by Talbot. But they call the jump ball. So if the ball is moving towards the basket, hard to know how you can call a jump ball on that particular play, but we'll move forward. Because I don't think the game is going to come down to just that one play, right? Sometimes hard to separate yourself as a fan and as a commentator here, but I have to say I am every bit impressed with this Lady Tiger team. And we'll just kind of go over how they got here. They had a bye in the initial round. Then they beat North Middlesex, the 30th seeded North Middlesex, 76-36. Disposed of Foxborough, 58-41. And here they are. And the referee is explaining to Talbot how that was called, and he's kind of shrugging his shoulders as well. So, but Talbot, she's played enough games to know. And she's had a heck of a season and a heck of a game here tonight. This Tiger team, if they didn't know who Ashley Talbot was before tonight, they certainly do now. Derber underneath, and was looking for Hilliard, and that play has worked for them all night here as their post presence has been very impressive, to say the least. This is a long, lean, athletic team here. Kicked out to Al-Assad, bounce pass on the block to Watkins. She'll kick it out, and it was a little low, so they'll have to start things back up. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Talbot working against Cooper. Into the paint, running jumper, no. Block shot back the other way. Come the Tigers. And very unselfish pass there, and finishing on the other side is Hilliard. And she's got 12 points. 65-46. Talbot bounce pass, Al-Assad out to Fevry. Fevry to the elbow, to the foul line, pull-up jumper, no. Another rebound for the Tigers. And they'll run, and they have the presence all alone under the hoop. And once again, that is Hilliard. 67-46. Ball kicked out to Fevry. Fevry pull-up jumper from the baseline, no. Watkins tried to box out, couldn't get a hold of it. Al-Assad does. Talbot, she thought about it. She would have been on the bench if she took it. She decides to again and banks it home. Well, what are you gonna do? Sometimes you're just on, and Talbot is. And that was a Yahtzee. And there's a steal by Al-Assad. Al-Assad back the other way. Hesitate, no. Fevry on the rebound. Pull-up jumper, no. No call. Rebound goes to the Tigers. That was Anna Murphy. They'll still apply the pressure, and that's what I mean. This is just a gritty team. They're gonna keep playing. And a timeout called by Coach Clement Holbrook. 6:08 to go in this one. A 67-49 advantage for the Oliver Ames Tigers. So we told you we'd talk about what's happening on the other side of things. The number 1 seed is Norwood, and they will play the 8 seed North Quincy. Meanwhile, Walpole, the 4 seed, will take on Whitman Hanson in the other Elite 8 game. Whitman Hanson coming in as the 5 seed. So in the Elite 8, you have your 1, your 2, your 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10. So impressive work done. The point system rating definitely worked. As 10 teams, 10 of the top teams are remaining in the Elite Eight. 6:08 to go here in regulation, a 67-49 Lady Tiger lead. And this Oliver Ames team has been as advertised. The Hockomock All-Stars are Caroline Pepper, Jasmine Cooper, and Haley Bourne, and they have had a great night here this evening. This Oliver Ames roster has 7 seniors, 2 juniors, and 3 sophomores, so very heavy senior-laden team. Oh, forearm shiver back underneath. Ball kicked out, fired from distance, no. And back up goes Cooper for the rebound, just jumps over Al-Assad and Fevry, and there's no answer for her presence on the glass. That ball goes into the backcourt, and back the other way comes Cooper, 2-on-1, trailing is Fevry. Pull-up jumper, Cooper, no. Rebound goes to Fevry. And the middies will come back the other way, trying to thread the needle. Fevry was looking for Gannon, but stepping into that passing lane was Anna Murphy. Pepper, she'll work from the point, crossover dribble right to left. Gets the pick, goes baseline, gets some help from Al-Assad. The feed there, quick hands. And a nice job defensively by Gannon. And no foul there, and it looked like Watkins wanted it. Doesn't get it. 15 working on 15. Derber gave it up to Pepper. Underneath it goes back to Cooper, and there is just no answer for Jasmine Cooper. She's got 19 points. Most of those coming from within 3 feet of the basket. And you also have to hand it to the players that are dishing it to her. They are just threading the needle. They are just recognizing the open player, and when you don't have the height, you have to try to do the best you can. But this Lady Midi team tonight has just been out-rebounded. The difference between this game and the second round game is this Tiger team has been able to finish, and finish strong. 71-49, 4:57 to go here in this one. And as we look at the roster for this Lady Midi team, Tatiana Fevry is a senior, Cameron Watkins is a senior, and Reagan Maddie is a senior. So this could, for all intents and purposes, be their last game wearing the Drake at Midi uniform. Talbot, step back, no, kick out. Felker over to Al-Assad. Al-Assad, oh, tried to dribble through and find a backdoor cut. Talbot was thinking elbow. Al-Assad was thinking to the hoop. And Cooper just played kickball. Al-Assad will check out, and Mackenzie Murphy will check back in. Gannon to inbound the ball. Bounce pass on the baseline. Talbot working against Cooper. She takes a look, surveys the scene. Crossover, step back, no. Goes up and can't finish. So a good look there by Talbot, but she couldn't get it to go. Harassed by Cooper all the way. This is Derber. And she hits her third three-pointer of the night. She's got 9. Block shot there. It's going to go off the hands of Cooper. Middies to take out the ball. 4:12 to go in this one. Talbot will fire from the outside. Yep. So she's got 2 3-pointers here in the fourth quarter, and no one guarding deep again. And somehow finding her way behind the defense is Hilliard. Gannon got back, and fortunate for the Middies as stepping back and firing and knocking down a 3-pointer is Gannon. Gannon's got 9. And another 2-on-1 opportunity. And you got to press the issue here. You got to try to force some turnovers, and unfortunately, when you do that, sometimes they get behind the defense. Going up strong is Talbot. She winces a little bit. She's limping. She'll be okay. The padding on the baseline, probably within 4 or 5 feet of the floor. as Talbot will head to the line. She knocks down the first, she'll get a second. She's got 33 points here this evening. Talbot, front iron, no good. Rebound goes to the Tigers, and they will come up the floor. Derber, that foul going to get called against Talbot. That's just her first personal. Back the other way comes Cooper. Euro step in the paint. Just making it look ever so easy as she has 6 points in the fourth quarter. Firing from the outside, around the rim and not in. Gannon had a good look at it. Another rebound for the Tigers. A lot of one and dones here this evening for the Lady Middies. Pepper behind the back, little dipsy-do curly kneel move. Into the corner, Hilliard. Back up to Derber. Derber, and it looks like they're gonna call Talbot for her second personal, and they're getting aggressive with the hands. You're running out of possessions here. Each team 4 fouls in the second half, so underneath it goes to Cooper. She's behind the basket, and what good recognition there. She was looking for number 35, Murphy. She couldn't get it to go, and coming the other way were the Middies, as Murphy will get her second personal foul. Al-Assad will check out. Murphy will check back in. Talbot now, top of the key. She'll fire from the mouth of the Tiger and knocks one down. And good denial defense there on the long arm by Brody Gannon. Junior guard stepping into the passing lane, knocking it out of bounds. .235 to go in the fourth quarter. Full court pressure being applied here. Cooper will take the ball against Felker, and she'll work the point. Pepper now on the right side, works it around to Derber. Derber on Al-Assad. They go backdoor cut, and stepping into the passing lane was Watkins. Al-Assad comes away with the steal. She'll think better of it, loses the handle, finds Felker. She's not shy, can't get it to go. Rebound goes to Watkins. Strong move on the baseline. Watkins has 7 points. Again, the full court pressure, and Felker going to get called for the foul. I believe that is her second personal foul. According to the scoreboard, it is. And Murphy will check out. Peter Witt's having a conversation with one of the officials on the sideline there, probably not making plans for dinner after this one. Cooper working on Felker, gets the ball over into the corner, back iron, no. And another rebound by Cooper. She'll get hacked in the act. And that one is going to go, it looks like it's going to go against Felker. That's her second personal, I believe. Neither team in the bonus yet. 6 team fouls for the Middies. 5 team fouls for the Tigers. All alone on the baseline there. They didn't find her. The one rare miss that they've had. They've been unguarded. That ball was tipped. Lady Middies fortunate to come away with it. Watkins on the reverse layup. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Pepper. And being harassed there. The quick whistle, and that'll be the 7th team foul. So we'll have a 1-and-1 opportunity for the Tigers. That is going to be Cameron Watkins' 4th foul. Al-Assad will check out. Murphy will check in. Try to get a little more size on the glass, I suppose. No, good rebound there by Watkins. Dribble drive up and in. Ashley Talbot, and timeout by Coach Witz and the Middies. 78-63, and the Middies have hung around here. Ashley Talbot has 38 points here this evening. The first team All-MVC Player of the Year in Division II has 38 points. And Drakett's losing by 15. So that should tell you what we're seeing here from this Tiger team. As Cooper, Pepper, Hilliard, Murphy just having a game. Derber from the outside. Just a lot of balanced scoring and great work on the offensive and defensive rebounds for this Lady Tiger team. So Talbot will return next year, but she's leaving her mark on this one. Is Felker going to get called? And I'm going to throw a shout out to Emma Felker. The junior has had a great tournament here. She had 9 points in the first game, 14 in the second. She's done great work tonight, boxing out, getting on the glass, doing the dirty work. But we want to wish all the seniors here for both teams well as we head into the final 126. As Cooper knocks down the first, and we'll get a second. She's got 22 so far. This would be her 23rd point. And she gets it. So she leads Oliver Ames in the scorebook so far tonight. A lot of easy looks. That ball bounces around, went off of Pepper. She's able to get it. Bounce pass stolen back the other way comes Talbot. Talbot tries to lead, does, too hard off the glass. Watkins tried to clean it up, and back the other way come the Tigers. 2-on-1 for the Tigers. Cooper, and look at that, she'll just draw it back out, and what a good, solid move by Cooper. That was just a smart play, as Felker will commit the personal foul, sending Pepper back to the line. Fevry will come in, as will Reagan Matty, the senior forward, the senior captain. And we certainly wish all these Lady Midi seniors well, as knocking down the first and earning a second is Caroline Pepper, one of the two captains here, her and Haley Bourne. Pepper, 2 out of 2. Back the other way come the Lady Middies. 56 seconds left in this one. Fevry drives, and it looks like they're going to call a foul on Derber, I believe. And it is going to be her third personal. Sophomore guard reaching in there. Fevry will head to the line. The first team All-MVC Division II player has 4 points so far this evening. She'll back iron, miss the first. She'll get a second. She was in the act of shooting. As we mentioned, one of 3 seniors by my roster anyway. I want to make sure we recognize 0 out of 2 there for Fevry, but Watkins goes hard on the glass, kick out, and that one airmailed into the bench and into the sideline she goes. Good hustle there by Casey Hausman. Seeing her first, or was it Hausman? No, I believe it was 21, my apologies. That was the senior Reagan Matty, captain. Got my 2 and my 3 mixed up. I am no math wizard, a mathemagician, if you will. Cooper, top of the key, and they'll just try to work it around the perimeter here. We'll see if they work for a good shot or just take a violation. On the post it goes, up, under, and in for Haley Bourne. Looks like that question was answered. Senior forward has 4 points. And it looks like a foul call there on Cooper. That's going to be her third personal, I believe, as Talbot will head to the line for a pair of free throws. And that is her 4th personal foul, rather, for Cooper. Can't take him with you as Talbot knocks down the first. And that is correct. 3 seniors on this team is 1 out of 2 for the junior. 15 seconds left in this one, and this is going to go in the books. It's Going to be a 20-point win. And the fans standing and cheering both teams here. Outstanding performance by the Oliver Ames Tigers, and we wish them well as they will head to the Final Four. And you can see there, if we get the Drake-It team all hugging, that's going to end the season for 3 seniors who want to make sure that sportsmanship being shown here as both teams give handshakes. And that's the beautiful thing about Massachusetts athletics. These teams really probably didn't know too much about one another entering tonight, and they leave having a whole lot of respect for each other as the 6th seed will bow down to the number 3 seed. The Drake-It Middies will end their season at 20-4. But let's talk about what they have accomplished here this year. This is a Drake-It Middie team that for the first time in 20 years won the MVC Division II championship. They hosted a tournament game for the first time in 20 years, or 21 years rather. And Coach Peter Witz and his coaching staff have nothing to be ashamed of here. So Final Four or semifinal round, however you want to call it, the Hockomock League champions of the Davenport Division. They are 20-3. And so the Final Four teams are awarded a trophy very similar to what they do in the NCAA tournament. When you make it into the rounds, you receive hardware, and so the MIAA representation here to present the Lady Tigers with their championship at the Elite 8 level. They will advance on, as we mentioned. They will either play the number 2 seeded Medfield team or number 10 Canton. We'll try to get some results from that, but let's run through some scoring here. We'll start with the Drake-It Middies. Tatiana Fevry, the first team all MVC player, the senior guard, finished with 4 points. Ashley Talbot, the MVC player of the year, finished with 38 points. Might even be 39, I'll have to check my numbers. Brody Gannon had 9. She's just a junior. Mackenzie Murphy, the junior guard, had a 3-pointer. The first team all MVC Division II player Cam Watkins, the senior. She finishes the game with 7 points. Ames Al-Assad with a bucket, or with a free throw rather. Want to wish Reagan Matty, senior forward captain, well in her future endeavors. That'll be the scoring roundup for the Drake-It Middies. Meanwhile, on the other side of things for Oliver Ames, who will advance. And by our count, 731st victory for Alani Clement Holbrook. 16 points for Sarah Hilliard. 9 points for Cadence Derber. 23 points for Jasmine Cooper. 8 points for Anna Murphy. 23 points for Caroline Pepper. And rounding out the scoring, 4 points for Haley Bourne. So 23 points for both Cooper and Pepper, while Hilliard finished with 16 to lead the Lady Tigers. And 39 points by my count for Talbot. And I'll tell you what, I missed 1 point for the Middies. I'm going to give it to Talbot to give her 40. Either 39 or 40. I think 39 officially. Yeah. Thank you. Good luck in the next round. No, not yet. So, talking to some Oliver Ames parents here, some fans here, and they wanted to know how many Ashley Talbot finished with. They were very impressed. They'll remember that for a long time. And even though it didn't go the way the Middies would have liked, once again, you have to be real happy with the season that you just had as you watch the fans mingle around half court. And it's a sad time, no doubt about it, especially in the early going after a tough loss. But you have to look at the positives, and I'm sure Coach Witz and his staff will accentuate that as they move on here. An Elite Eight appearance against the number 3 seeded team in the Division II state tournament. And they gave it everything they had, and they never quit. They were down big, they battled back. It'll go down as a 20-point loss, 84-64, but you would never know with what the score was by watching just how this Lady Midi team. They were beaten on the boards tonight by a much taller team. The shooting percentage must have been extremely high for the Lady Tigers here this evening. And we wish them well as they advance to the Final Four, the state semifinals in the Division II tournament. I want to thank all of you for watching. From Mike Dobbs and the crew at Drake It Access TV. Thank you for allowing me to go on this journey with you. It has been a lot of fun. I want to congratulate once again Coach Witz and the Drake It Middies for an outstanding season and a great run here in the postseason, as they will fall in the Elite Eight, but they'll be back. Want to wish those 3 seniors the best of luck as they head off to graduation. I just wanted to give you a little dead air right there, Mike. So, yeah, we'll wrap it up here. So from Mike Dobbs and the whole crew at Drake It Access TV, this is Jason Roby signing off and reminding you to remember that it is not the critic who counts, but you can always count on the critic. Take care, be well, and be kind. Good night, everyone.